Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is GamesMole and today we're watching together the Lost Ark Gameplay Introduction 101. Welcome to Arkesia. Arkesia? I always forget how to pronounce it. But this is apparently like the first video where they are really showing what Lost Ark is about. So I've heard, I haven't watched this yet. And it's over 5 minutes long, so I'm actually kind of curious to see what they have to say. And what we will do is we'll watch this together and then I will just react on the fly, and then we actually might jump back and talk about a few things here and there. But I would say with that said, let's jump right into it and let's have a look, shall we? Okay, there's the intro, which I will skip when the game is coming out. I've done it once, it's not, you're not getting even any XP. Oh.
A free-to-play MMO action RPG experience set in the massive world of Arkesia.
Arkesia.
You'll create unique and powerful characters. Customize their look and feel.
Oh my.
Enhance your skills.
It's funny that they're showing
acquire new and powerful
the caster there, which doesn't
explore
even exist
solo
in the release.
Or party up with friends. And that's just the beginning of the adventure in Lost Ark.
Story!
Before you jump into all that Arkesia has to offer, you'll have to select your class. Lost Ark features 5 unique character classes, and each class has a choice of powerful advanced classes, giving you the freedom
which you
to
were getting
play exactly
immediately because they did cut the prologue,
Every
basically.
advanced class features a distinct set of abilities that allow you to specialize even further. No matter which unique class combo you choose, you'll have the ability to take on whatever Arkesia throws at you.
Again, pretty good so far.
Using the unique tripod system, you'll acquire skill points and customize your abilities.
This is really
to
good.
fit your playstyle.
Because
Each
they haven't
combat
showed
skill
this
can
before.
be further upgraded 3 times to create hundreds of different combinations.
And it was always
of
tough
unique
to explain
and
to a
powerful
person why
abilities.
Lost Ark is so
Make your
unique and
skills
amazing.
hit harder, fly farther, and cast
Because you
faster,
could only show
depending
them
on how you want to play.
like the official trailers from Amazon were all like fighting scenes and nothing substantial.
There's no end to Lost Ark's rich story, detailed quests, and engaging characters. Arkesia is a massive and mysterious world,
so sad that you can
under
only
attack
play,
by
elves and
powerful
humans.
demonic forces
Where are the
who are
dwarves?
trying to find the Ark, a powerful artifact that keeps the universe in balance.
Spoilers.
Kazarus, Lord of the Abyss, wants to use the power of the Ark to escape his volcanic prison and blanket the world in darkness. You'll have to quest, collect, fight, and explore to rediscover the lost secrets of Arkesia and assemble the Ark, restore its power, and defeat the demon army.
Fair explanation.
Getting around the islands of Arkesia is no easy feat, so you'll have to make sure that your sailing ship and its crew are up to the task.
Which is funny because Lost
Sail the
Ark
seas
Season
to
2
explore new
is not
lands.
really that
Pull
in
into
depth
port
anymore
to
when it comes to
customize
sailing.
your ship's look. Recruit the right crew for your quest, and chart a course through dangerous waters.
I actually love this season 1.
Build, customize,
setting.
and upgrade your own island fortress to use as your home base, fleet
Awesome.
headquarters, and crafting workshop. Gather raw materials
Speaking
like
of crafting.
herbs, wood, and precious gems to craft powerful battle items. And upgrade your stronghold.
Ooh, dungeon and raids.
Venture into deadly cinematic dungeons to take on Arkesia's greatest threats. Once you've conquered Arkesia's dungeons, put your skills to the test by surviving endless waves of relentless enemies in Chaos Dungeons. Or hunt and
Which is your main
vanquish Lost
farming
Ark's most powerful raid bosses
at the beginning.
for a shot at big rewards.
Oh nice, they even
Put your
talking about
skills to
PvP.
the ultimate test. In 3-on-3,
God, I
player
hope
versus player
the
combat.
bigger few
PvP
is
arenas
available.
create a level playing
They
field,
implemented in South
allowing you
Korea.
to customize your stats and abilities for the perfect loadout.
It looks like
And
it.
defeat other players in combat
And the brief
with
view we have?
epic loot.
Like, it looks a bit like
Whether
there's
you
more to
play
see
with
now
a
on the
guild,
screen.
a group of friends, or solo, there's no end to the adventures you'll have in Lost Ark.
That was pretty good. Like, seriously, that was actually pretty good. Okay, this is just the end. They touched on the class system, which is kind of cool. I find it a bit funny that they are showing the summoner here at the beginning, right? Like the whole summoner animation and stuff, even though the summoner is not available in the release version of the game. They removed, if you've missed the news, they removed the summoner and put in the sorceress instead, because they felt like the sorcerer would be a better fit for the Western release. Of course, summoner, like all the other classes, will come to the Western release at some point, but I just find it a bit funny. It's not really important. Character creation, let's have a look here. What do we have here? Like, I mean, we already know that this is the current outfit. This is like to display outfit. They haven't really changed anything here. No, wait a second. I take that back. What is that? What is that? It's different voices, it seems. Which is interesting, because in the Korean version, there is basically only one voice per character. That's interesting. Huh. So they're adding different voices to the game. Or but at least I would assume that's what this means. I mean, I don't really have like another explanation for this. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, so they are showing like some of the main classes, and then they are showing just a few of the subclasses. It's a bit weird that they are putting like a lot of emphasis on the main classes. And then they're like, but hey, we have also subclasses. And it's like, you mean the subclasses I'm literally unlocking when finishing character creation? Because they basically took out the tutorials, and now you're starting at level 10, and you're immediately like choosing your subclass. It's like, okay. I would have loved to see a deeper dive into that, but I assume this is just like the first video of many where they took a deep dive, and this is just a quick overview to give you a feeling about what to expect. So that's fine. What I really love is this. Like, people sometimes ask me what is one of the things which make Lost Ark unique, and it is the skill point system, the tripod system, right? It's this particular thing which makes Lost Ark so unique, that you have so many skills, so many variation you can use. Of course, there will be cookie cutter builds and best in slot, let's be honest here. That's how MMOs and RPGs always work. But people love to experiment, especially at the beginning. And that's neat. Glad that they showed it. Now they're talking about exploration and story, which I have to say, the Lost Ark story, as somebody who has played multiple times through the story, it's okay. I heard it gets much, much better in Season 2 content, which I haven't played yet. I've only played the 1 to 50 storyline, because I wanted to keep the rest for the Western release. But till then, the story is alright. The story is alright. So they're talking about sailing the seas here. As I said before, unfortunately, they removed a lot of the gameplay elements sailing had to offer in Lost Ark with Season 2, because it was one of those systems which looked like it was super in-depth. And it was like, whoa, look at what you can do here. But after an hour or so, you realize very quickly it wasn't that in-depth. It wasn't that intriguing. So, yeah. I would love to see in some later updates that they are bringing in or bringing back some depth to the sailing. Strongholds, especially when the South Korean update is coming in, where you can actually upgrade like the inside of your house. I can see that strongholds will become like a huge thing for a lot of people. Like, people will love strongholds. I know for people who are always looking for raids, always getting stronger in the hardcore content, they will sneeze at this. But for a lot of people who love a little bit more relaxing and casual content, the stronghold can be absolutely amazing, because it reminds me so much of course there are other games with housing systems out there, but it really reminds me of Final Fantasy XIV, because Final Fantasy XIV is also offering a lot of like side content, so to speak. Like, people over the years have developed to not just make their house look pretty, but also utilize the housing system to give the players some gameplay aspects, right? They are like disco houses, party houses, they are like bars where people come together. There are some other things people do in those houses, which we will not go into because that's not safe for work. But like, just the idea of having this housing system, which gives you a sandbox environment where you can create your own gameplay aspects, can be so vital to the longevity of an MMORPG. And I'm really looking forward to Lost Ark, like implementing this hopefully correctly. So that's good. We will see more of it, and it's a fun system. Crafting, I also feel like they have removed a lot of the cool crafting aspects with Season 2. I hope they will bring that back at some point. Its crafting is okay. Like, if you don't do crafting, it will not too much affect you. Like, you can do everything without crafting if you want to, but it's nice to do, it's nice to have. Then we have the dungeons and raids, which are definitely a highlight. I love that they are mentioning the raids here, because I had some people on the internet which were like, oh yeah, this is like Diablo, right? So when you are level 50, like, what are you doing? I was like, well, you raid. Wait, there are raids? Yeah, there are raids in the game. So glad that they are talking about it. And actually, some of the raids are the toughest content in Lost Ark. Like, they're really, really tough. So raiding is definitely a big part. Even the Guardian raids and the Endless Dungeons at the beginning will be something people will hang out quite a bit. Then we have PvP. I'm personally looking forward to PvP. I will probably play quite a bit of it. I made the big mistake in the beta to play the Hawkeye, or the Ranger, I think it is in the Western version. And oh boy, that was a big mistake. I feel still very sorry for the team I played with. I'm so sorry what I did to you. I'm so sorry. But I love that they are also briefly showing this, that you have basically your own PvP setup, and everything is equalized, so there's zero advantage you get. Like, there is no level advantage, there is no equipment advantage, like everything is equalized. And I mean, Smilegate has already announced this, but 2022 will be the year where they're definitely focusing more on the PvP aspect of the game, which I am pretty happy with. Yeah. So looking forward to PvP, and I will definitely play it more. I hope that what I said when we watched this earlier, I hope the feature will be in the Western version of the game, that you can see more in the arena, because right now your field of view is relatively small, and it isn't much fun. Like, everyone who has like a bigger monitor has more field of view and gets a slight advantage, which sucks a bit. But yeah, this was a pretty good video. I'm actually pretty glad with what they did, because let's be real here, the first videos they showed about Lost Ark here in the West were very much action oriented, and they showed like a lot of cutscenes and cool movement, and it didn't really explain what the game is about. And a lot of people probably just thought, oh, neat, another Diablo clone. And it's like, it's not a Diablo clone. It's really, really not. It's an MMO in the end. So glad that they're doing that. But with that said, we are done here. I'm looking forward to Lost Ark when it releases. We will definitely stream it, and there will be much more content coming down the pipeline for you. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please don't forget to click on the like button. If you want to see more content about Lost Ark, tips and tricks for new games, reaction videos for other things, and of course gaming news, I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. If you ever want to catch me live, you can do so on Monday again, because I'm still on my vacation, on trovo.live/chaosmol. You will find the link in the video description, and you can find me there from Monday to Friday starting at 9 a.m. East Coast time, which is 2 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Central European time, and we are starting with gaming news and then always playing the newest games. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you next time. Till then, bye bye.